Hello students, welcome back to this chapter again. So we have done this sprite hide and sprite show in the previous video. Now we'll go to the next page and see it is given math in KTurtle. What are the math sums you can solve in the KTurtle? Okay, so you can solve math sums in KTurtle. The symbols used in this purpose are given. So they are operators. So you are familiar with these operators in your math subject, right? So these are called operators. This is plus sign. Plus means add. This minus sign. Minus means subtract. This asterisk means sign, that means star sign. It means multiply. Then this slash means divide. Okay. So in maths you write like this, divide. So here it is written like this, divide, and this is called power. Okay. So these are the operators used in KTurtle to solve the math sums. Understood? So these symbols are called arithmetic operators. The arithmetic operators are used with the print, forward, backward, turn right, turn left, direction and go commands. Okay. They can be used with all these commands. They usually take two inputs, because how can you solve any problem? If there are two inputs, then only you can plus or minus, you multiply or divide anything. With one input, how can you? You cannot. Okay. So next is math using the print command. So how can you use the math symbols, math operators using the print command? See. So it is given in this reset. So you have to write the reset command always to clear the canvas. Then go 20, 20. Okay. Font size you set suppose 40. Now print 53 plus 35. So two inputs are there, 53 and 35. So now they will be added by this operator plus 53 plus 35. The output will be what? 88. So it is add. Which operation? Add operation. Now you can see here same thing given. Now 50 minus 17. That means the subtract operation, minus operation, 33 coming. Now again same thing, only the operator changing. 45 into multiply by 10, so 450. Then divide 48, divide by 4. Okay, it is coming 12. So with the print command you can use all this operation like this. Understood? Now math using other commands. So we'll see other commands like forward, backward, turn right, turn left, direction and go commands in the next page. Okay. So in the next page it is given FW, that means forward command. Forward 12 multiply by 5. So it moves the turtle forward by 60 units. That means it will multiply first of all. 12 into 5 is 60, and it will move the turtle 60 units. That means it will move the turtle, it moves the turtle forward by 60 steps. Understood? In this way. Now see, this is the output, this is the figure. Okay. Now BW, that means backward, it 160 divided by 2, that means what is the answer? 80. So it will move the turtle backward by 80 units like this. Okay, it will move the backward. See. Now TR, that means turn right. So it will do the minus and plus both together. So according to the Bodmas rule, what you do? You do the plus first of all, adding, then subtraction. So after solving this problem, what it does? So it turns the turtle right side by 160 degrees. Okay, see like this. Then turn left, TL 110 plus 20. So it will be 130. So it will turn the turtle left by 130 degrees like this. Then direction 180 minus 30. It turns the turtle by 150 degree. 180 minus 30 is 150 like this. Then direction again 20 into 3 into 4. So all multiplied. So it is coming 240 degrees. It will turn the turtle right by 240 degrees. Understood? So in this way you can use the commands to do the mathematical calculations. Understood? Okay, next we'll see the ask command. Okay, what is the meaning of ask command? This command allows you to enter a number or text so that you can provide an answer to a question. Ask command means asking something from the user. Okay, from the user to give the input or anything. So command starts with this $n followed by an equal to sign. Okay, So on the right side of the equal to sign, type ask followed by some text followed inside the double quotes. That means inverted commas. The command looks like this. See, $n. It will start like this, equal to sign ask. Now this is the command ask something. So whatever you want to ask, write inside this inverted comma. For example, $n equal to ask, please enter your school name. Okay, understood? So whatever you want to ask, you have to write inside the inverted comma. So when you it will be displayed like this. See, $n equal to ask, please enter your school name. Displays a question asking you to enter your school name. So it will ask you to enter your school name. So enter the school name and click OK to answer the question. See, like this it will show in the dialog box. See, this is the input dialog box when you run this program. So when you run this program, it will ask the school name. Please enter your school name. Like this it will show in a dialog box. Then here in this text box, you have to write your school name, whatever it is, and then click OK. So in this way, ask command works. Understood? So very useful command to ask anything. Then message command. Message command is used to give some information by displaying the text you have typed. So message also a very useful thing. Suppose you are doing something and you want to display some message. So how can you do this? Write this message. This is the command name message. Then write anything, whatever message you want to display, write inside the inverted commas like this. KTurtle helps in learning programming. So displays the message you have entered with the message command like this. Okay, like this it will show. See, message dialog box it will show, and you can click OK after this. So you can combine both ask and message commands to ask a question using the ask command and provide an answer to that question using the message command. Understanding my point? So from this ask command, you can ask anything from the user, ask any question, and with this message command, you can give the answer. You can provide an answer to that question using the message command. Understood? So very easy and very useful commands. Okay. So when you go to the next page, see. So in this way, our chapter is over. So this is your practice time. You can do your practice in your computer. Okay. So in this way, our chapter is complete. So study this chapter properly. And if you have any doubt, then ask me. Okay. Thank you.